Old God and SamAnt were going in. Now, speaking of an update, the game was on stage, SamAnt, and we reported, I'll say about a week and a half ago here on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, that the game pretty much was fighting that $7 million lawsuit, but the judge, went against him and said, no, you got to pay this $7 million default judgment. The game jumped on stage and addressed that. I actually want to play what he said, SamAnt, and then get your thoughts, on this.
Everybody got something to say, this, that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I've been in the game my whole career. I ain't deterred, nigga. I'm me. I've been shot at, stabbed, fought, niggas suing me, nigga. Today I read on the internet, nigga, they said I lost 7 million. Shit, what am I doing now? Is Popeye's hiring? 7 million, he must be broke. Come on this motherfucking Burberry tracksuit like that. Give a fuck about that. Fuck a bitch. This sword. Hey, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all gotta stop believing what y'all see on the internet. Just call me. Ask me. I'm gonna tell you if I'm broke. I'm gonna say, hey, yo, mommy, can you hook me up with some corn tamales? I'm on my last leg.
So that's the game there, boasting on stage, to say the least, talking about, that lawsuit. And he's saying, don't believe what you read on the internet, but this is not what we're reading on the internet. This is court documents, that's saying that you owe this money. But what's your thought?
He wasn't talking about us.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Somebody that was saying that he's already lost the $7 million.
Right.
No,
right.
He's lost it in the judgment. Yeah. He has to pay up according to judgment. We've been talking about this for some time now, and how real this is going to get for the game. And I think his appeals were denied. They want him to cough up. I think all attempts on him not having to pay up were denied. He has to pay up. And he was found himself in a situation where he was giving the crowd good energy. He was giving the crowd good material, but he might have slipped up a little bit and running his mouth about homegirl while he owes some money to the government, because he wasn't only kind of shitting on homegirl, he was shitting on the government. On camera, I don't know. But
the thing is, though, SamAnt, if you remember early on, they were trying, to give him jail time. We talked about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Have him sit in jail, and then he kind of fought. That kind of went away. So it just wouldn't be smart, for him to piss off the judge, in that case. Say, you know what? This dude's online now, because they're going to see it. They're going to hear about it.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I'm going to remand you to jail until we get this money. Maybe, I don't agree with it. Not saying I agree with it, but, it has been done before. People are in jail and go to jail for debts that they owe. Look at child support. So it's just like, hey, maybe game knows something we don't know, but I will stand on this firm. I never believed the story from the beginning. I don't think that it went down like that. And if it didn't go down like that, if the game really didn't do it, I support him in saying I ain't paying her shit.
Okay, let me ask you a question before I can say what I want to say. Did she initially go for like sexual assault against him and look for jail time, and she didn't get it, and now this is a civil suit for $7 million, or she just went in and sued him for $7 million?
$7 million. She got a judgment against him. I'm not sure about the criminal case, but obviously it was no criminal case.
Okay, say less. There is, if you got done $7 million worth of damage to you sexually, that man deserves to be in jail. That's a lot of money.
I think, though, I think, it was other, factors involved, like her, losing out on employment, because it was on a set supposedly of a show.
Okay.
So I think, those were the things that still a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But other things were put, into that for that figure that became like, oh, I lost, pain and suffering. I could have made this with this, and I, whatever. I think
so
a lot of that goes to it.
I see. Don't matter. $7 million is a lot of money. Bread.
Yeah.
For that. And if he did anything close to what she was speculating, there shouldn't have been something a little more serious, some more serious acts involved. That being said, there wasn't. I think this is a lot of money. I ain't the judge. This is what he judged. And I, like you said, hopefully Game knows something that we don't know, so that he's safe and his money is safe, because then they start levying things and doing all this wild stuff. And like you said, now he's bragging and boasting, and it's light bragging and boasting. It ain't nothing too wild, but it's bragging and boasting nonetheless. And if the judge felt like being an asshole, they could.
All right, so I'm gonna just give a little recap. In 2016, pretty much she claimed that the game pretty much molested her. This is the words I'm reading during the off-camera date while filming the reality show. she got game. Now the game obviously didn't show up for a lot of court dates and whatnot, and he got a default judgment entered, and he never paid her. Then he goes on to say, "F that bitch that's suing" on stage. So that's pretty much the answer, to that. And my thing is, like, you see all these people who get locked up for sexual assault, your Bill Cosby's and whatnot, and all these people. Where's the criminal case at? If this really went down like that, you don't see it. So it's just like, not to say we want it, but I don't think it's true. I just don't. I could be wrong. That game could have did everything she said, but I just don't believe it to be true. And, I don't think he's going to pay either.
So what happens? What happens? You don't believe he's going to pay. All right, let's just all the other stuff aside. You don't believe he's going to pay. So what's going to happen?
She's going to try to go after him for the money, anything he owns personally. If she was smart, that's what I think that she got a lawyer. Obviously, they're going to try to whatever they got to do to try to recover that money. And they were even talking about, him, trying to attach his royalties from music and things like that to try to intercept money that's supposed to be coming in. I don't know how successful that will be, but once you got that judgment, you can pretty much go to all lengths to collect anything they own personally under their personal name. You got rights to that. You do. So, again, he could have everything running through a corporation or a business for all we know.
Yeah.
But again, somebody might show up at his door and want one of them chains.
Are we going to see him file for bankruptcy in the next couple of years because of this situation?
It'd be smart.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? People could say this and that, well, he's broken, this, that, and the third, but you know what? Nah. 50 Cent did it. Numerous people that did it before, they say, I ain't broke, but I want to restructure my debt. I would do it if it was a lot of money out there. Oh, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm fine. I'm restructuring this shit. I know I got bread. I'm just going to do it the right way. And maybe I got to take a hit. I can't really purchase stuff under my credit for the next 2 years. Fine. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but there's other ways around that too.
Exactly.
So it's just like, looks like a witch hunt to me, man. I kind of stand with game on this. I know a lot of people want to say, oh, this, that, and the third, but I just don't think that is real. But if it is, still don't think it's, it's too much money, way too much money.
Sexual assault is very real. It's very real. It should not be taken for granted. It's not a game. A lot of women, a lot of men go through some horrific horrors from a lot of animals, and they deserve to be put in jail behind bars. But there are also a lot of people who like to profit and scheme off of knowing how sensitive of a topic that is.
Right. And
those people also have to be highlighted. And we're not demonizing or trying to shed a dim light on the real horrors that go on. But we got to shine a little bit of a brighter light to the motherfucker scheming too, because it ain't fair. It ain't right. And people looking for money and things like that, if we feel like it's something like that going on, we got to call it out.
Yeah, definitely. But to kind of just switch gears, say, man, I brought this up to you because I was scrolling on my Instagram today, and I seen Choke No Joke. He had posted, from the state of Carolina, the Solicitor Wilson's statement regarding Charlemagne, his case from 2001. Now, he posted this, and I put it on the screen for the people watching on YouTube. He put, and this is why the law presumes that y'all boy, referring to Charlemagne the God, is innocent of all dismissed allegations. This letter is from Solicitor Scarlett A. Wilson from the 9th Judicial, court down there in South Carolina. Now, I'm going to go to the letter and read the letter, what happened with the Charlemagne case. It said the state allowed Mr. McElvey to plead guilty to contributing to the delinquency of a minor and agreed to dismiss the remaining charge. The plea was negotiated because the alleged victim in the matter did not cooperate with the prosecutor. Now, essentially, SamAnt, Choke No Joke, now wants Angela Yee to interview this girl, Jessica Reed, bring her on lip service and whatnot.